finally comes in front of us. The last thing is I wanted to make a statement about the babies born alive. That's a political statement. It does not reflect the current laws that we have, nor necessarily the members of people who did not stand today. So I want to remind people that we have to follow Illinois law and federal law. We can't just arbitrarily decide that we're going to ban something in this county. We're not home rule, and we did take an oath to uphold those constitutions. Lastly, birth control over the counter or support for daycares and pre-Ks, family paternal and maternal leave are things that would really help push people towards wanting to support their families. So I look forward to seeing everyone who stood today to work with our legislative committee to voice your issues on how we can make sure that we have birth control over the counter, make sure that we're funding our teachers, make sure we're giving money to daycare, and preferably having maternal leave and maternal leave so mothers and fathers can stay home with their kids and give them the best opportunity. So other than that, I'd ask that these non-county board issues, the political issues that push only to divide us, that we stay focused on what can help our residents in the area. Thank you.
First of all, since we had a great discussion about PACE and Metro, I wanted to point out that the PACE 2020 budget public hearing for Will County takes place on Monday, October 21st from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Joliet Public Library. So if you want to be part of that conversation, obviously there's a lot more to be said there. Secondly, my second point is that I wanted to bring attention to and notice the passing of Congressman Elijah Cummings, who was a leader in the civil rights movement for many years, and he died, I believe, unexpectedly overnight. So, you know, our thoughts and hopes are with his family and his congressional fellows. Thirdly, I would like to mention the situation, the status of abortion in Ireland was brought up, and many people know that I lived in Ireland for 3 years. And one of my roommates was a doctor, and he worked at a hospital, and one of his colleagues was a woman named Savita Kalpanarvar. In 2016, I believe, Savita suffered an incomplete miscarriage. It was a baby she wanted. It was a baby she hoped to have. She was not granted an abortion after an incomplete miscarriage. She was not granted an abortion because it was not legal. Savita then died owing to a septic miscarriage. The case of abortion is complex, and to reduce it to simple terms is an egregious sin against life. While everyone is entitled to their own personal decision about whether or not to get an abortion, to bring it to a board that has nothing to do with whether or not we can legislate abortion is a pure and simple political tactic. It's reprehensible, and it's deeply offensive to women and to their male allies. You are certainly entitled to express your opinion, but the manner in which this was raised and the falsehoods that continue to be spread about this issue are again an affront to life, an affront to truth, and an affront to democracy.
First of all, I want to thank Herb Brooks. It took a lot of courage for him to stand up for life. And when I hear the girls talking about this stuff as being political, we were talking about a baby that's born alive being allowed to die or be killed.
I'm not a girl, and for the record, I'm a doctor.
Whatever, I don't know what you are. I don't pay attention to you. All right, but here's the problem. What we were talking about is babies born alive. I don't care who you are, you gotta realize it's wrong to kill a baby that's born alive. It's not about abortion, it's about killing a live human being. And he's a Democrat, I'm a Republican, and we probably disagree on tons and tons of things. But morally and ethically, wrong to kill a live baby. It's a live human being. If you ask Jim Glasgow, he'll say it's breaking the law. And it's going on in the hospitals. It's been going on since the early 2000s that I know of. And I find it appalling that it's being called political. It's about a live human being. It's not a political issue.